So far, I only know about the two main characters, Yunoyama and Mafuyu. Yunoyama also has this sister who seems like she could be really interesting, and I'd like to learn more about her. But I think this is primarily about the boys, so I don't know if I will learn about her. And I do hope that I learn a little bit more about the other characters. I do like it when manga has a bunch of different characters that I can get to know, and they all have distinct personalities, like the manga Nana. I feel like there's such great characters in that manga and everyone has their own distinct personality, but I'm really struggling with the distinction because they seem to all be similar height and similar build and slightly similar facial structure. So I was having a bit of a hard, I wasn't paying that much attention to any other character other than the main two because they got the most page time or screen time. And I'm going back. There isn't a ton of comedy. There seems to be more drama than there is comedy, and comedy really helps me to get into a manga. That's just my own personal preference. For example, Ouran High School Host Club was so funny the entire time that even though there were repetitive arcs, I just kept going. Same with Orasama Teacher. But I find when there is a lot of drama, I can get a little bit like bored. Vampire Knight has a ton of drama, but there's also a little bit of politics, and I really like that. I really like the politics in Vampire Knight. I don't know what other themes are going to show up here. I'm guessing that it's going to be kind of like the idol animes that I'm watching, where they're an underdog music group and then they grow and flourish together and become big and catch fire and popularity, and they grow through that process. Again, they're all still in school, and there's a lot of school settings, so I don't know if there'll be more based on that. I don't feel a strong pull to buy the next volume, and it's probably because I already like dipped my toes in this smutty BL world, and that's kind of what I'm used to. I don't know if it's their hairstyle or I don't know what it is, but there was something about it that I couldn't get into, and it's probably because I've been conditioned with other boys love manga and they've been drawn a certain way. But I'm definitely going to watch the anime. I do want to learn more about Mafuyu and how him and Yunoyama progress in their relationship. Maybe they'll get closer, it'll be more romantic, and I think that would be really cute. But I don't know, there obviously seems to be some unresolved trauma, unhealed trauma with Mafuyu, so I don't know how cutesy and romantic it will be. It seems to be that it will be more dramatic than anything. And because it is musically based, I definitely want to hear how their music really sounds. It's interesting because there are some character profiles, and one of the character profiles apparently loves metal, and I guess their band, before they invited Mafuyu to sing with them, was a instrumental heavy metal band. But I'm wondering, what kind of heavy metal? And will the music sound heavy in the anime? I don't know. Or is it going to be more like light rock? So I'm actually curious to see if there's like an association with that. If there is a parallel with what they've written, if that's how it actually will be in the anime. There was also some mention of other genres of music that the characters like screamo and trip hop and ambient, contemporary. So that's cool. It gave me a little bit more of painted a little bit more of a landscape with the other characters. And some of that stuff is just filler and fluff to give you an idea of their personality, but they may not like touch more on it later on. So I'm wondering if maybe they'll even play some of those genres of music in the anime. I'm very, very curious about the anime. But I felt like there was just something missing. I don't know what it is. I don't tend to have a crush on any of the characters as it stands, and out of all of the manga that I read, there's always characters that I have a little crush on and that I adore their personalities. So I don't know if I adore any of these characters yet. I didn't realize I was such a harsh critic, but I guess I'm being one so far with Given. I had high hopes and expectations for it, and somehow, for some reason, they fell flat. I really hope that it changes. But yeah, I don't think I'll be moving on to the next volume. Maybe later on I will. So